Hello, hello, hello. Good evening, viewers, my lovely viewers, and welcome to the very first episode of Future Conversations Live. My name is Ifoma or Pamela Ifeanyi-Ezeukwu, and I am so excited and so grateful that you took time to be with me here today. So today, like I said, is the first episode of this weekly program. And this show was created because I believe we need honest conversation about work, about business, about technology, and about preparing for our future. So this program is not a hype. No, it's just a real conversation, real value and impact. So tonight, we will be discussing the belief many of us have carried over the years since we were born, since we were little. And that belief is that for you to make money, you have to work two or more jobs. Now, I came to this country in 2007. Yes, 2007. And I came with very high hopes as an immigrant from Nigeria. I was looking forward to a better life, a life much better than what I had, a better opportunity. But the first shock I had was the American experience. I couldn't get a job because I needed American experience until I met somebody. I was advised as a new person in America, an immigrant for that matter. Work, don't expect to get the kind of thing you were doing in your country. Go to the basics, go to the stores, get something, get that American experience. Then from there you can move up. So I went to Michael's. And the manager asked me about my experience. Oh, they need somebody who has worked. I said, "Ma, I need to get the job, work to gain that experience. I couldn't have gotten American experience from where I was coming." And for that statement, she hired me. But I left, I think, 2 months later because I wasn't getting enough hours. I left and went to Walmart. From Walmart, I got a job in the education industry. I quickly realized that the pay was nothing, you know, to make and enable me pay my bills. At that point, I had moved from my brother-in-law's house to my own apartment. So my expenses had increased. So I had to keep the two jobs, working in the education industry. When I closed, I moved to Walmart and worked. I quickly realized that what I needed wasn't that stress. I just needed a better option. So I decided to go back to school. Even though I had a degree from my country, I went back to American school to get another degree, which I got. And with that degree, and my husband moving, relocating from Nigeria to America permanently, we started looking for job for him. That took us away from where we were living to Central California, where he got a job. And I quit my own job there and came here. Yes, I got a little more pay than what I was earning, but then I lost something very valuable. I lost time. I didn't have time for myself. I didn't have time for my children. At the time we moved, we had no kids, but we had kids somewhere along the line. And so I depended on a nanny for my children. I rarely saw my children. I rarely even saw my husband. So, with my education and the belief that I had to get two jobs to make a good living, I quickly realized that what I needed wasn't two jobs. I really needed a different strategy. And this realization changed everything for me. So I decided to look elsewhere, explore something new. This is not me criticizing hard work. Hard work is good. I respect it, I honor it, but time, more hours are not always the only solution. Better options are created in so many other things that we are not aware of. For instance, learning new skills, embracing technology, exploring additional opportunities can help you prepare for the future. Not two jobs, not three jobs, not even four. Those jobs take away the time you have. You trade your time for money. And who told you that working two, three jobs is going to fortify your future? It will not. Because you are trading time for money. As soon as you stop putting in those times, the money stops. So, what do we need? We need something that will be working while we are not physically present at that time. What what somebody called making money while you sleep. That's what we need. And that is where the option comes in. So I will ask you now, what beliefs about money did you have growing up? What did you grow up with? What was the belief you grew up with? How has your perspective changed over time? How? What does building better options mean to you? If you are watching me right now, put a comment in the comment section answering any of these questions or all of it if you can. Hard work matters. Believe me, it matters. Strategy also matters. And learning equally matters. So do not believe it. I think it is time that you actually realize that getting more jobs is not a solution to your financial problems. The solution is having better options. And you get better options when you acquire different skills, when you explore different opportunities. I know our orientation has always been go to school, get a job, work, and keep growing. But does that work in our world of today, where job insecurity has grown so massive that people even get fired over the phone with emails, even with it is crazy the thing that is happening in our world today. And this is why we shouldn't keep taking more jobs and hours in the name of bettering our situation. It doesn't better your situation in any way. So I will really love you to sit down once in a while, ask yourself that question, that hard question. Evaluate your life, evaluate your situation, and ask yourself the hard questions and see where you are, if that is where you want to be. Have you gotten to where you have planned to be? I want to thank you. I don't want to take so much of your time. I want to thank everyone who has watched me today and those who are going to watch for spending their few hours, minutes rather, with me. I appreciate that. Okay? I hope tonight's conversation encourages you to think differently about work, time, and your future. So if this discussion resonates with you, if you think or you agree that getting more jobs and spending more hours at work is not the way to make better your financial situation, I'll be happy to connect with you. So send me a message and let's share notes. Let's talk. Next week, we will be tackling a different belief that we have been carrying all our lives and evaluate it and see if it's really working in the present day. Some of these beliefs should have been left behind because the world is fast changing. Thank you again for today, for being with me. I will, oh, Saturday. On Saturday, I am coming with a different uh, conversation, and I hope to see you there. Do not forget to communicate with me, connect with me, and let's talk. This is a practical discussion that we're having. So I would love to have a conversation with you after this program. Thank you so much and remain blessed. See you again on Thursday. Ciao.
Some conversations stay with you because they speak to something real. If this touched you, don't ignore